Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me once again here in SimAirport. And well, if you watched the last video, you may have noticed I started a project to extend my moderately long runway here and make it really long to fit in an extra large aircraft that I wanted to put on my extra large gates that we've created recently. And well, I'm afraid nobody noticed apart from me just before I started this recording that I was being a complete and utter plonker. I had completely missed what I was doing and made a stupid decision on the back of that. What I was trying to do, just to remind you, is find some flights from possibly Lufthansa here, I think, that we could fit onto our extra large gate. I was looking at these and I spotted, oh hang on, some of these require 240 length runways and I've only got 150. What I hadn't spotted was that I was looking at the wrong aircraft. The 240 is for the 747s, not the 787s, and Bristol Airport does not have a runway long enough to support the 747. There are no such planes that fly in or out of Bristol, but it does have the capability of supporting the larger 787, as we see here, and also one of the Airbuses, the 330, which is another quite big plane, but they're fairly modern, so they can operate on these slightly shorter runways. So I had no need at all to extend my runway, and what I discovered at the end of the last video, I actually put an annotation up on the recording, was that you can't just extend a runway, you have to rebuild it entirely, which would be ridiculously expensive and bring my airport to a halt for at least a whole day, if not 2 days. So I've abandoned that idea, having realised that I was being a complete idiot. So I've removed actually the little extension I built up here. I might as well actually remove this because we don't need that upgrade, and in fact it doesn't fit in with my conceit, if you will, of running a sort of Bristol-like airport. So we'll dismantle that. I don't know if we get any of the materials back. I hope we do. But what I have done while you're away, before this recording, I have enabled this second extra large gate up here. I've put in the fuel pipes for the fuel port underneath it, which I hope are on the correct side of the aircraft in this case. I've run a little bit of road up there for the buses and the other vehicles to service it. And what I noticed when I was playing through to see if this would all work, and we noticed it earlier, which is why I extended the runway out, the taxiway out here as well earlier, is that planes coming down really close, particularly the extra large plane that we're getting into the airport now, it seriously clips over this stand, and in fact most of its wing was cutting across this, which would be a bit embarrassing if there was a plane actually on that stand. So I've started moving the taxiway a bit further out, so there's less of that distressing sight of aircraft wings overhanging another aircraft's stand. So when I got some more money, because I am now quite poor, 73,000. I used to have millions. I will actually, I think, move this taxiway out. I just have little sort of cut-ins to go to the individual gates down here. So that's one thing to do. I have actually, as I said, enabled this second extra large gate and put a flight on there. We have scheduled for B2 a Lufthansa, yes, I stayed with Lufthansa, a 787 coming in at around 9 o'clock this morning, so in about 4 hours time or so that should be arriving. So we now have 2 large aircraft scheduled. We've got that one on B2, our new gate, and that's that one as well. I think that's 787 it is, coming in slightly earlier from TUI. I could have actually put more flights in from TUI, but we've already got enough from them, and I wanted to put another one in. There is another airline which gives me extra large flights as well. We're not doing Air Belgium because I don't think they fly from Bristol anymore. KLM, they could give me some extra large flights as well. In fact, there's only the one. This 787 early in the morning. And again, we'll talk about that if I do decide to go with that. The early morning flights are a bit of a thing with this airport, as you will know if you've either read the research on the blog or watched the episode where I talked about the early morning hours and so on. Now KLM, I think, is only a sort of short hop European service going to Schiphol, Amsterdam, is it? I think. And then onwards throughout the rest of the KLM network across the world. So they only actually have relatively small planes coming into Bristol, but we might, just to get something else in the mix, we might put KLM in there as well if we can afford the extra flight. Okay, so how did it go since you were last with me? We unfortunately lost our Perfect Ops bonus for yesterday. We had 6 people missing off our 767. So we lost a few people there, so we've lost our Perfect Ops bonus. Where are we? Yesterday. Which is annoying because we were up to 30 odd grand if we'd got that. But I'm hoping that we'll get it today, even with the extra flights we've got coming in, including this one into the extra large gate here. Right, so what am I planning to do today? So I want to move this taxiway out of the way a little bit. I also want to do what I've had in mind for a time is actually put in the administration building into the airport. Now, my understanding of the way Bristol Airport is organised is that there is a separate building out the front here, just as you go in off the main A37, is it? The main road anyway, up to Bristol Airport to Lulsgate. Just once you come into the airport site, there is a big-ish building at the front here, which is the administration and the reception rooms and all the rest of the conference rooms and so on. There are other smaller buildings that I'm aware of dotted around, and they may well have admin or managerial or conference rooms actually within the terminal building itself. But I do know there is this building out the front. Now, this should be further up, to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think this is probably as far north as we're going to go. So what I'm going to do is move our admin people, our management people out of here, which should then extend the ticket, should then enable me to extend the ticket zone a bit further, again, to cater for the flights we're getting in now. And then, say, build a nice block out here. So I need to run forward because I have no money at all in the bank. Let's get this game running on a little bit faster. If we look at our finances, we have currently $1 million in debt already. We could take out another loan to do this, but I'm not going to do that. What we'll do is I'll run forward throughout today, and we'll come back and join you towards the end of the day, see how we've done. All being well, we'll have made some good money. So I'll run through the rest of the day, and then we'll get into building the next stage of this airport expansion. So I'll see you on the other side of this snazzy video effect. So here we are at the end of another day at Bristol Airport, and we've got 5 planes in situ at the moment, being serviced. One really little plane from the Channel Islands, presumably, or Orkney. Yeah, we've got Wizz Air down here, another Wizz Air up here. Very popular destinations there. EasyJet, of course, and the big TUI. That's just a 767. A very modest little plane, really, compared. And I love how they all wait and take their turns at the exits. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I have completed a little bit of rearranging of the taxiway here. Unfortunately, this little slip here, obviously the planes do overhang the adjoining stands, but that will mean a lot more work, and I'm not prepared to do that yet because we need some money, and we've spent a lot, so we need to earn some more. We've had a quite successful day. We have just repurchased or restocked our fuel tanks. So that's over 200 grand's worth, leaving us so far. We still have the retail refilling to do, so there'll be a bit more taken out of that. So yeah, 175,000 so far today, which isn't bad. While you're away, and the airport was running, I've laid out some plans for my little admin office here. This will probably expand over time. I haven't actually counted up how many offices I actually need. I could do that, but I'm just far too lazy. So this is going to be our admin and conference centre for the airport. These are going to be sales reps' rooms, a big ground floor conference room. This is the visitor reception. That's the stairway up. Again, more conference rooms, stairs up, and again to the top floor. And this, I think, will be the executive officers, the chief operations officer, the chief executive, the technical officer, and so on. We may well leave a few behind here. I'm not sure. We shall see. Right, so let's get on with building the foundations for this. Now, thankfully, I should save some money in this job because of the demolition of that abortive runway extension I did earlier in last episode. So if I look at foundations, I do have 42 concrete in stock. So hopefully this is going to cost me less than it might otherwise have done. So let's just lay that out. There you go. Oh, there's the team turning up. Excellent. They've also got the spare concrete out of the stock room. How did we do on our flights today? Or yesterday, rather? I think we did quite well. So we had our two really big aircraft turn up. The TUI 787 departed with 189, nearly 20 minutes early. That's quite good. Then we had the Lufthansa turn up. A smaller consist, a manifest, isn't it? That's the word I'm looking for. I think it is manifest of passengers of 135. Again, that left. I've actually given that one slightly longer turnaround time. I've given that one 3 hours as opposed to the 2 hours 50, I think, for the TUI flight, because it's further away. It made sense to me. Yeah, so that one turned out, about an hour and a bit, over an hour early. So that's really good. We need to just get this airport running for a little bit longer, for at least another half day. Then I can start finishing this office area. Because we'll probably want some road and stuff, won't we, to get in here. Yeah, for the visitors' entrance. In fact, I think from my memory, the last time I actually visited the site, the visitor entrance, or sorry, the entrance to this building is at the top here, rather than the side. Ooh, should I do that? Maybe if we come to extend this, because this is quite a large building, I might actually do that. I might move the reception round to the front. But I think for the money I've got at the moment, which isn't a lot, we'll do just this. I think they've nearly finished it all by the look of it. Yeah, you can just about tell. Right, so I will fast forward again a little bit, and we'll come back and start building out this office area. 14 grand in debt. Heck, come on, plane, start turning up. Give me money. Okay, we have money. 57.5 grand. That's nice. I get about 7 from a moderately filled aircraft. I get around 5 to 7 grand. Probably even more from these really big ones. But that's fine. So it's quite easy to make up money if you've got a well-organised airport like I appear to have at the moment. Right, let's put these interior walls in. And that's you down there. You there we go. Okay, and we need some doors. What sort of doors should we have here? A sliding door? That might be nice, mightn't it? Or here. Actually, what I'll do, I think, is if I put the doorway in here, it means I've got less road and sidewalk to put in than if I put it up there. So yeah, we'll put it in here, I think. Blocked by fence. You're absolutely right. So we need some more fence. There we go. So if I put the fence along there, Yeah, that should do, I think. And then I can take this fence out here without compromising the security of the airport. So when's our Lufthansa flight coming in? It's due at 10 past 10, so we've got a couple of hours yet before that turns up. I just love how busy airports get like this. Everything is working so smoothly. Really nice. We don't have any particularly huge flights coming in today. A few around 160. Yeah, the current TUI is only 153. There you go. I mean, just don't those little aircraft look so small? Your Logan Air? I'm starting to recognise the colours. Yeah, the Scottish Airline, Logan Air, at our little tiny remote gate. Yeah, trying to work out where the roads go on here proved a little bit of a conundrum, I think. So when you didn't see this, when the first Lufthansa flight appeared on this furthest remote gate, but the bus actually sort of went along the road here and then went speeding up the taxiway, which is ridiculous. It really should take the road, but there's obviously some routing issue thing going on there. Right, so that fencing's done, so I can get rid of this fencing down here. If I take that all away from there, I might as well take it all away from here, then I can put that door in. That's a sliding door, can go in there. And we want a reception zone here. Now what the reception zone does, the visitor's reception, is it makes everything behind it secure. What do you need in there? You need a reception desk, don't you? Yes, you do. So if we look at, is it that security? Yeah, so this is a visitor reception zone, so everything behind that is now secured. Because you don't want passengers and other people going up there apart from authorised visitors, which of course the airline executives would be. So they will get past reception there. I won't put a desk in just yet. Let's put in some offices, shall we? Actually, let's put some doors in. More doors. And we'll use these nice modern doors. You can go in here. Oh, turn security off, then I can see what I'm doing more easily. You can go there, there, and there. Oh, bad weather conditions. Hope the runway can cope with that. That's good. I think I can take the planning off from here now, can't I? Because everything's in place. Oh, apart from the stairway. Yeah. I probably don't need that there, but I'll leave it there just to make sure I can remember where I plan to put it. Okay, so what flooring shall we use for our new admin executive area? We don't want wooden floors, we want some nice luxurious carpet. Carpet 1B. I think that's new. I'm using that upstairs in the departure lounge. Don't want that. Am I using 2B? I'm using 2B in the arcade. Floor 5 is what I'm using down here. Carpet 3. I think that's new. Okay, so we'll put carpet 3 in here. Honestly, the amount of money carpets cost. There you go. Get that done. Oh, we've missed our lift. Oh, I'm always doing that, aren't I? I'm getting distracted by doing the thing I want to do rather than observing the wonder of my airport operating. I will show you that Lufthansa flight operating in a maybe the end of this episode. Yeah, it depends how long it takes to get this building up and going. Right, so what we want to do as well is extend, I think, the sidewalk. Look at that, you see, sidewalk is so expensive as well. Might as well have that running all the way down there, I suppose. I'm not sure we need that to sort of encourage visitors to get to the admin building, but it just looks better, doesn't it? I think if you've got proper sidewalk. I'll put a reception desk in there just so I can get rid of that. Rid of that exclamation warning message. We've only got one so far. Where should we put you? Would you be facing the door or side on to the door? I think, yeah, if we have you there, then we can have some couches and stuff and some other stuff for visitors to enjoy. Yeah, we'll put you there. That's fine. I think that's an ordinary member of staff. I think will tell us anyway when we put it in. Actually, does it tell us here what it needs? Does it tell us? Operated by security. Operated by security. It is a security person that will sit there. Okay, so these will be offices. Zoning and offices. There you go. And they need kitting out. An office desk. We'll put you. We'll put you with your back to the window, I think. There you go. And an office char. There. Does it need anything else? No, just that. Could put some decoration in there. Actually, I wonder. I could actually copy what I've got here, couldn't I? Sort of. But I'm not going to. Because it's a different building. They get a whole new set of funky options. Actually, we could do with some decoration here. What do we have available to us? It's a decorative plant. That's indoors. Yeah, we'll put you... Actually, we'll put you... there, I think. I don't check how much these things cost. That's 650. That's not too expensive. And we'll have little... We won't have a tree in the offices. We'll just have these little plants. So we'll put you there, and we'll have one there, and one there. That's good. Then what we can do is start moving our sales reps out of these offices here, so I can then turn this into more arrival check-in area. Right, what are we doing here? What I want to do, we want some bins. Oh, am I going to need janitors and stuff? I am, probably, aren't I? Oh, there's so much to remember. We'll put you there, and we'll have bins in the offices as well. Like so. Okay, that's lovely. And what I can do then is dezone this office here, and that sales rep should turn up in this office here once they've realised what's going on. Rep Holden. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to realise what's going on? He should do. I'm sure he will at some point, and that will turn into a sales rep office. Won't it? Definitely. Right. Okay. Now these sort of large planes. That's a 737. Doesn't it look so tiny on the extra large gate? Wow. Has Holden gone? There he is. He's making his way. Where are you? There you go. We'll follow him up to his new office. Hi, Holden. You're doing very well. There you go. Oh, windows. People love windows. I should have windows, shouldn't I? Otherwise I'll get told off. And some windows there. And some windows there. We should have some in this reception area as well. just to show willing. I'll put some here as well. And this conference room should have windows too. Okay, now if I make that a conference room, what kit do I need? Conference room. There you go. And it needs a conference table. And that's it. Oh, you don't need chairs. I'm sure you probably do, but okay. Right, now this is a moderately large conference room. I mean, the minimum is 4 by 4, so this is. So we'll make that's only 800 for the large light wood desk. Yes, you do look quite attractive, I think. So we'll put you in like so. And what chairs do we have? We have the office. Oh, that's 500. A meeting chair, which is a mod. That's also 500. So I don't save any money by. Yeah, I do save money by not choosing a fancy chair. I could use these sort of comfy chairs. They're cheaper. Or a cafe chair. No, we'll use a meeting chair, I think. But so we'll put you in there. Oh, that'll do. Is there other stuff we can put in an office? There is a modern bin. Oh yeah, we should have a modern bin. We'll stick you there. I don't. An office. Oh, that's the office. That's a grey office desk. That's fine. That's very expensive. Oops. Yeah, grey. Grey is obviously a very trendy colour. I wonder if are there things like what I'm thinking of is things like wall charts and presentation boards and stuff like that. No, there isn't apparently. There may be. I'll have a search. I may already have a mod that I've subscribed to, but haven't put in place yet. So, okay, we'll take this desk and this chair and that plant. Is that a bin? That is a little. Oh, it's a little bin. We'll take you out as well. Actually, yeah, we don't want these big garbage bins, do we? No, we'll put the little bin in there instead. Where's the small bin? Oh, I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, a binder shelf. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Bin. Oh, a small bin. That's I've got shelves and cabinets, but again, they are quite expensive. I don't want to spend too much money just yet, so we'll put a small bin in there. Oh, we've got the. Let's put the desk and the chair in there to start with. The office desk. Yeah, that's the one we're moving across. We'll put you in. Well, which orientation? We'll put you in that orientation, I think. And the office chair, good. Put you in there. We've got a small bin. There you go. Where should we put you? We'll put you there. Splendid. Right, and then I can decommission that sales rep office, and move those people out as well, or that person out. Splendid. Just check on how we're doing on our flights. All looking very good so far. Excellent. Our transport capacity, which was one thing I was worrying about in the previous episode. Yeah, we've still got this peak first thing in the morning. I might, yeah, if we move a flight earlier, perhaps we could possibly reduce that. But otherwise, I think we've only running buses. Remember, is coping quite nicely with that. Everything else is okay, I think. Oh, one other thing which I think we'll need to do, and I really perhaps ought to have done it by now, is actually add another carousel in here. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gates running and only 4 baggage carousels. We could probably do with another one here. I mean, some of these gates are very small and we don't have all of them operating at the same time, so that's not a big deal, but I think it's something we'll need to consider. And I have checked, we do have space to rearrange our carousels here. We've got space underground, and I think we can bring these slightly closer together. That shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I think I'll move them. I'll move them tighter, I think, rather than trying to use a different area. Because I like having that space in this arrivals area where people are going back out into the wonderful town of Bristol. Right. So where are we now? What I'm going to do, I think, we're coming to the end of this day. Oh, we're doing very nicely in terms of profit. I could move the foreman up there as well, couldn't I? That's only a small little office, but no, we'll keep that for sales. We will keep our executives upstairs. So I'm just looking at putting a staircase in here. A stairway up. Okay. I think, yeah, that should work there, I think. Or do I want it to go that way? No, I think if we put it in here, that will be fine. Yeah, I've put in room for that. I planned for room. Oops, don't go down, not up, you silly, silly man. Do I want it right against that wall? No, we'll leave a bit of a gap. There you go. Stick you in there. And can we? Oof! 142,000. Wow. Okay, we didn't sell quite so much fuel today as we did yesterday, but again, over, well, nearly 2.5 grand for materials and refueling. So we don't have a great deal of money left to spend. But what I'll do, if we carry on, we'll see if our perfect ops came through. It should have done, I think. There we go. Perfect ops. No. Oh, botherations. Why not? One person. Oh, come on. Loganair. Early E. Ah, no. I am gutted and annoyed. Look, why? Why? Why did you miss that flight? One person out of 8. Oh, and you're on gate A1, which is our little tiny gate down here. Oh, that is disappointing. That is very disappointing. The thing is, because I'm not watching the passenger flow, it's difficult for me to judge whether that's because of an issue with ticketing or security or the layout of the airport or what that person was doing. Because I dare say come tomorrow, those flights will get away perfectly. So what do we have scheduled for tomorrow? Well, today now, seeing as it's just 2 minutes past midnight. Really big flights. Really big flights. Oh, that's the end of the day. Let's go to the top of the day. First 787 is the TUI. 218! Excellent! We're still not beating our best ever, which was, I think, 242, was it? 240 something, I'm pretty sure. And the Lufthansa, a mere 125. Okay. So again, we've got to pile in early in the morning, but I think we should be able to cope with that through the rest of today. That's looking fine. Okay, so I can't afford, I imagine, to build this new foundation for the upper floor. There's foundation. There you go. No. I need a bit more. So we're going to have to run through today. So what we'll do, I will roll this forward so that you can see today's Lufthansa flight come in, so we can just see how that operates. And I will leave you with this. So in the next episode we will complete our management building. We might even get some airline executives coming in to talk about stuff. That is quite fun actually when you see it working, the conference rooms in operation. And I will probably also want to rearrange the baggage area as well, just to get that so it moves more smoothly. Could that be an issue with the missing passenger? Probably not on such a small flight, but you never know. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of SimAirport. If you have any thoughts, ideas, recommendations, suggestions, even criticisms of what we're doing in the game, it'll be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Oh, don't forget to like it, of course, if you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you didn't, then don't. But if you have enjoyed this or want to encourage me further to do more of this madness, just click us on the old thumbs up. That would be lovely. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But what I'll do is I'll run this forward now so you can watch the couple of big aeroplanes coming in to land and depart, and I will leave you until the next time. From me, Ajaxpost, here in SimAirport. Bye bye for now.